Your whole career has been a negotiation. You've been making yourself smaller so the room feels bigger. Boom. So you've been managing the temperature of the boardroom your entire career. I don't want to be too direct. I can't be too forward. I don't want to ask questions. They'll think I'm stupid. The question is crazy. All of those pieces are in your mind. And now instead of listening, you're playing mental gymnastics. So now you walk into that room, and you compress it. You don't want to be too much. So you leave a portion of yourself in the hallway, knowing doggone well that you need it in that boardroom. As a side note, you call this professionalism. I call it self-abandonment. That self-abandonment habit got you rewarded in the system that benefited from you. Now the challenge is, how do you benefit from it because you're ready to move on? Now, let me tell you what your leadership self-abandonment looks like. You go into the boardroom. You hear the information. You had a message. Number one, you softened it. Number two, you didn't quite soften it. Maybe you just didn't say it. And then number three, you said it and then you walked it back when someone challenged you. Again, my friend, I say self-abandonment in your leadership. That was not humility. That was the pattern you have of protecting who you are. And right now that protection is on autopilot. They have no idea of your brilliance. And here's what it's been costing you in your leadership on that performance review that nobody's talking about. Get your pen and paper. Here we go. Here's what they're not telling you in your leadership. The rooms that you walk into that shape your career, those rooms did not see the full version of you. They didn't see your full genius, your brilliance. All they saw was a curated version, and a half curated version at that, because you're not speaking up, you're softening the blow, and on top of all of that, maybe, just maybe, you walked it back when they challenged it, knowing that your idea was correct. Judgments are made based on the fact that they have no idea who you are. And that's the thing, not because you weren't ready, it's because you showed them a version that was not truly you. It wasn't your authentic self. Here's the secret sauce. You showed them a version of you, a leadership version of you that was not fully sure that you were allowed to take up space in what that role required. Boom and double boom. Now, here's the interesting part. The villain in this is not those who took advantage, not those who benefited from you playing small. The villain of this is literally your internal self that made the negotiation in the first place to remain small. That version served its purpose. It kept you in environments that are risky. We are not in those environments no more. That role of you is no longer needed. At executive VP director status, you now need to take up space for what the role requires. You are not too much. You're operating in spaces that are too small for what and who you are. If you want more, DanieShelton.net. Don't get waitlisted. I'll see you there. Happy leading.